Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Mike Fussell here with your latest local sports action. This has been a very competitive weekend for both prep and college sports. Many Interior High School basketball teams are lacing up their sneakers for some big matchups this weekend. Monroe Catholic is hosting a tournament chock full of state contenders. Here's what the action looked like last night. The Monroe Catholic Rams boys basketball team got off to a slow start on their home court Friday night. They were hosting the Sitka Wolves in the second day of competition of the Mount McKinley Bank Holiday Classic. By the half, Monroe was still down by 10 points, but the hometown team came out seemingly revitalized in the third quarter. The Rams would go on a more than 20-point run in the second half while shutting down Sitka on D. The wave of momentum would be enough to turn the balance of the game in the Rams' direction. Pushed forward by Ryan Brantley's game-high 20 points, Monroe takes the come-from-behind victory 56-42.
Oh, well, yeah, we had to adjust because they have very talented players, and yeah, we had to adjust the second half. Look, we're only down by 10. We can still come back. Don't put your heads down, and we can still have confidence and play the game we love.
Defending state 3A champs Barrow also took to the court at Boileau Hall, matched up against Grace Christian. The Whalers and Grizzlies were both tied at 58 by the end of regulation, sending the game into overtime. Barrow would cement the win, working toward a 10-point lead in a final score of 70-61.
It was really good because coach just tells us to be ready, come off the bench and be ready, stay focused on the game. That's exactly what we did. Yeah, this is a really competitive tournament. This is what we come to play for. We come to play and win for the championship.
The Whaler girls grabbed a victory as well at 51-29, earning a sweep for Barrow on the day, and the Monroe Catholic ladies team was not as lucky. They fell to Sitka 40-27. And the Alaska Nanook ski team is keeping competitive in the 2016 U.S. Cross Country Championships at Michigan Tech. Racers skied 4 different lengths on Thursday after pushing away from a mass start. 2 men finished in the top 20 for Alaska in both the junior and senior divisions. 1 woman also grabbed a top 20 slot in a junior race. Freshman Max Donaldson took 7th in the men's 10K freestyle. Only one other divisional CCSA skier finished in front of Donaldson with an entire field of 83 skiers. Sophomore Alex Eckert finished 18th overall in the senior 30K freestyle with a time of 1 hour, 23 minutes and 40 seconds. The Nanooks are skiing today in a classic sprint event that will be their final showing of the championships. And the West Valley Wolfpack took to center ice in full force at the Patty Center last night. The Pack met up with the Lathrop Malamutes in 3 periods of hockey that were all West Valley. The Malamutes lose that game 7-0, only fielding a roster of 9 players total. Freshman Austin Ryman gets the shutout in the net for West, and Lathrop's tender Blake Gunning managed to save 37 shots on goal. Monroe Catholic also got out on Friday, taking a 6-1 win over the Houston Hawks. That's at the Big Dipper. And the Delta Junction Huskies rolled past the Glen Allen Panthers 6-0 in Tok. Aubrelle Champagne grabbed her first shutout of the season for the Huskies with that win. And the Alaska Nanooks hockey team was in the Deep South, bringing the heat to the University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers last night. UAF made up for a cold start, which put the team down by 2 with a progression of aggression aimed at the net. That would bring the game to a tie at 3 goals each. Moving into the final period, Alaska assistant captain Alika Dukovic would light the lamp for the Nooks just 11 seconds into P3. Peter Krieger and John Mullally would also find the back of the net as the game clock ticked away. Marcus Bassara and Tyler Morley led the team with an early goal and assist each. The collective effort gave Alaska the win in Game 1 of the series, 6-3. The Nooks are now in a 3-way tie for 7th in the WCHA standings. All right, and that about brings us to the buzzer for sports tonight. We'll have your full weather forecast coming up next. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next weekend.